I agree. Our defense is solid, led by Mariah Powers, and I think what we need next season is more explosive players on offense. We need someone to take control of that team and be a leader, because scoring 1 or 2 goals per game is not going to cut it.
Alex was like my mentor. He taught me a whole lot about just about everything. He was the guy you could call if you're editing, if you had camera problems. Not so great on camera, so I didn't really talk to him about that. But the other two, the technical aspects, Alex was a huge help and always had the answers.
Did the Duck TV Sports, this is Duck TV Sports, thing. That was first of all, in one day I learned more than I did in the entirety of Gateway 1, 2, and 3 in terms of editing. And that was purely because of Alex's tutelage. He was first he was really engaged in it and really interested, and he always was in all the stuff I was doing. So yeah, I would say it was that day because it was super fun in general, but it was also I learned so much, and he was really generous with his tutelage.
Previously been convicted for battery, drug possession, and drunk driving. He was arrested, and his bail is set at $30,000, making this the most expensive meal of tater tots in the history of mankind.
He was one of the first people I met at that first meeting, showing us how to work the tripod and the new cameras the cameras I'm not used to working. So I realized right away that he was a really cool guy and was willing to help out any of us new people. And it's funny, he just tells me he's a hockey fan too. He's from the Bay Area, not a Sharks fan, but that's all right. But yeah, he just told me he was a Lightning fan. So I was like, okay, I can respect that. So it was kind of cool to have some conversations with him about hockey.
He's a great guy to be around, always happy-go-lucky. He's kind of like the Google of Duck TV, just knows everything, what to do, how to do it, and he's always just a great teacher.
Alex, you're a homie. Really appreciate everything you did, and I really hope you hang out in Eugene for some reason, or at least come back and visit so we can get a beer deal.
Alex, love you, man. You were going places. Thank you for everything that you've done for Duck TV Sports. It wouldn't be the same without you. You're amazing. I'll miss you.
Alex, my dude, stay salty, stay beautiful. I'm gonna miss you.
You're going to kill it wherever you go, and whether you're in Eugene or SCSN or wherever, you're definitely going to go far.
Alex, I love you.
Signing off, I'm Alex Altman.
I think it's a fresh day, it's nice, it's warm outside.
What did he say?
It's so juicy.
Hello everyone, it's alongside my colleague, McLean Cannon. I'm Andrew Murray. Lots of activity for the Ducks this week, but first we start off with the Civil War rivalry on the hardwood.
Murray was just kind of that guy that always made you smile, that put a smile on your face. One of the times I covered with him, he was just so flustered, and he kept saying, okay, I'll get it now, okay, I'll get it now, okay, I'll get it now. And it's just kind of always put a smile on your face, and he always would cheese so hard on camera, and it was just like, oh, that's going to make me smile forever.
Some rain, some sunshine, some solid pitching, and some key hits.
At Jessica's Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight party, and he just puts on Michael Jackson's song and just starts whipping out dance moves. He even threw his shoes off and was just dancing. But the thing is, for the entire song, he danced from beginning to end. The entire song, killed it. He was just getting cardio in. It was hilarious, and I loved it.
Whenever the first time I had an actual conversation with him, because I thought he was a really grumpy, mean kind of curmudgeon for a while, because he's got kind of rumble, but then I actually talked to him, I was like, what? The nicest guy ever. So I don't I'm not sure when that was exactly, because now he's just he's my boy. But before, it was whatever point delineated curmudgeon Andy P. Killer with the real Andy P. Killer.
I was scrolling through the Oregon campus Snapchat story, and Murray was straight up at Taylor's, killing it on the dance floor in broad daylight, dancing like there was no tomorrow. I think that will forever be one of my favorite memories of P. Killer.
The 2012-2013 season has been anything but smooth sailing for the Ducks women's basketball team as they rank dead last in the Pac-12 conference.
Andrew Murray, I actually thought your name was Murray for a long, long time. I didn't figure out it was Andrew for a pretty good portion of the time there. But I now know that your real first name is Mai and your last name is Boy.
You're going to go on to do great things. You're knowledgeable in every sport, it seems like, and you're very versatile. And I think it's very cool how you were a local celebrity during the World Cup.
Murray, I'm gonna miss you. You have been in Duck TV ever since I first joined. Even though I took a little bit of a break, it was good to see you right when I got back. You have always been kind of a guy I've given shit to, especially me and Matt on the radio giving you a lot of shit, but you hung in there and you knew that it was just all fun, and I know you're going to go far in life, and me and you will always have the Chargers not to look forward to because Phillip Rivers is the quarterback, and that just never makes us happy. But whatever you end up doing, I hope you end up having a good time because you have such a great personality, and we're really going to miss you here.
Murdog, it's great talking sports with you, man. It was great to meet you in both KWA and Duck TV. It was great to talk sports with you at the bar. That's always fun. And I already told you this, but you better stay in Eugene. You better.
For Matt Scotton, I'm Andrew Murray. Have a great night, Eugene.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Duck TV Sports. Alongside Mary Popish, I'm Anthony Piganelli. The Ducks took on the #2 Washington Huskies on Saturday at Matthew Knight Arena. Football season is halfway over as the Mighty Ducks are undefeated through the first 6 games.
I think the first time I covered a men's basketball game was with AP, and he taught me just pretty much urgency and how to find like different story angles with things, because I think it was against like San Francisco or something like that, and I was just like, this is like, it was my first men's game, like men's basketball game where I covered or been there as a UNO student, and so he pretty much just taught me like how to story, like different, like how to look for different stories, even though like the Ducks were going to like destroy them, and just how to look at things differently than just the who won and who lost.
The Oregon women's basketball team hosted the University of Washington on Friday night. On Friday, the Oregon women's basketball team took on the sharpshooting Washington Huskies at Matthew Knight Arena.
After I did my first stand-up for women's soccer, I asked them for a critique because like I didn't know like what they thought that was like a thing that we did, and that was probably one of the times when I learned the most about like actually doing a good job, because it was like, oh, should probably not be like jumping around the frame a bunch and mumbling and stuff.
Beautiful day out here today at Howe Field, and the Oregon Ducks came to play, defeating the Oregon State Beavers for the second day in a row in their 3-game series, 11-0. Mercy ruling the Beavers after 5 innings.
He was able to manage his time with basketball and still able to contribute and do what he could with Duck TV, and I really appreciated that, and he showed me how I can be better in this industry and really just persevere through whatever comes in my life and just keep working hard at it.
Happy 75th birthday, Phil Knight. Reporting live from Matthew Knight Arena, Anthony Piganelli, Duck TV Sports.
AP, you're going to go on to do great things, and wherever you go, you're a fun person to be around, and people like your personality and just being around you, so you're definitely going to go really far, and I expect to see you on national cable outlets.
For Alexandria King, I'm Anthony Piganelli. Stay fresh.
First time I did anything relevant in Duck TV Sports, it was like a basketball preview outside of that night, and neither me or her prepared nearly as well as we should have. And we were just rookies, and we were finishing the script in a car before Sam showed up, and then we got out there and we did, I thought, a pretty good job.
Garrett, I told you to wear white and gold.
I did.
She's obsessed with mozzarella sticks and that she eats them almost every single day.
Jessica!
So Jess made me feel pretty welcome on the staff. The night of the first screening, she said that they were playing some basketball after, and I didn't really know anyone except for Garrett. on the staff. So I was like, yeah, why not? It sounds great. I had nothing else doing.
I feel like Oregon did a really good job. I mean, they defeated Washington State 3-0 on Friday, and then number 2 Washington also 3-1 on Saturday. And I feel like they did a very good job. I mean, obviously a lot of pressure with number 2 Washington, but they pulled through and defeated both of them.
Jessica.
She's not like any other person who you know, because there's always like that one friend who you have is like, oh, like I kind of have a friend that reminds me of them. But Jessica's like unlike any other person. She's ridiculously nice and will put herself over anyone, over any situation ever.
Yeah, like this is some of the best beef I've ever had, and I love meat.
I love meat.
Originally, I was going to do my first like stand up with her, and I was so intimidated by her, like, cause she seemed to have like all her shit together like so well, and I was like, what is happening? So that was a really good memory, and then like progressively just like getting to know her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's like the sweetest person in the entire world. We should have like an award that is like the Jessica Waite Award, which is just takes all of the shitty coverages week in and week out and doesn't complain about it.
Jessica, you're great. I hope you have fun doing whatever you do, and I hope you also come back to Eugene and we can kick it when I'm of legal age and have proper fun. Also, your jungle juice is bomb.
Jessica, I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna be around next fall, so that will alleviate some of the pain in my heart with all the other seniors leaving. But I know that you're gonna do incredible things. You're an incredible person.
I did.
Oh my God! For Duck TV Sports.
That was almost too aggressive. Dab.
My favorite memory of Kassidy is on Real Talk when we interviewed the artist. She was talking about how she's obsessed with narwhals, and Kassidy asked how the obsession came about.
Okay, so I'm guessing you've seen the movie Elf.
I have, yes.
Okay, you know like that one part where like the big narwhal comes up and he's like, bye buddy.
Right?
Bye, buddy. Bye, buddy. Bye, buddy. I'd have to say the Asian Invasion episode of Duck TV Sports is probably my favorite memory of Kassidy, when she made me an honorary agent. Like, Kassidy's always been like an extraordinarily like friendly person. So I was really stoked when I found out that we were gonna anchor together. It was a super good episode. She very deservedly won Anchor of the Week because she was incredible, as per usual. Yeah, and it was like extremely fun. Like I had a great time doing that.
In a sloppy back-and-forth game that constituted a total of 37 fouls, the Oregon Ducks defeated the Detroit Titans.
The most recent time she anchored this term, with all the funny faces she made, editing that was a blast.
I'm from the Bay Area. I am a complete squat. So let's get right to it. We look at the faces behind the face mask.
Kassidy, it was great doing that show with you when I was on camera 4, and it was also great to have another Dubs fan on the staff. Go Dubs, let's get that chip.
Kassidy, here's to hoping that the Dubs can pull it off, and fingers crossed. And of course, we know that all along the way you'll be officially like on the Warriors team, working for them. That's super exciting. I could not be more stoked for you. So go forth, conquer, and like keep kicking ass.
Kassidy, congrats on your Warriors making it to the finals. So we'll see how so we'll see what they do in the finals against LeBron and the Cavs. But overall, you did a lot of great things for us, and I hope to be seeing you. I can't wait to see what you will be doing in the future, because you have a lot of potential ahead of you.
Reporting for Duck TV Sports, I'm Kassidy Iwashita.
Cause I am the baddest of them all.
Austin Graybeck had a night for himself playing the corner. Oh, I need a drink.
Favorite memory of Scotton is actually my first one. pretty much when we worked a men's basketball game is the first time I did my stand-up. And he was so patient with me when I was writing my script because I was so nervous and I wanted to be perfect, and he just helped me with every word and really helped me like with the flow of it, and I could tell that he was just like, that's probably the longest time he's ever written a script because I took forever.
First stand-up I did for Duck TV, he really showed me the ropes, showed me how to write up a stand-up, like the script, and explained to me how the whole process worked because I was kind of confused, like, oh no, do we have to memorize this whole thing? Or like, and then that's where he came to me with like the importance of B-roll and that, no, you're reading that. I had no clue. So that was a relief, how he explained that to me. So yeah, I think all in all my first package went pretty well, but the reason it was because 100% that was Matt Scotton right on that.
As much as I want to be the funny guy, maybe push the lines a little bit, Matt always kind of brought me down to earth, always taught, he kind of taught me how to be professionally fun. And I think that's a skill that is hard to teach, first of all, yet even harder to learn. And I definitely got a good sense of how to still be fun, but professional at the same time.
Scotton has always been just one of my boys, especially this year. I didn't really know him up until the beginning of this year, but when we really started to get working together, we just had a lot of fun together, and we like to argue about sports, but I think that's what makes our relationship a bit better. We don't agree on everything, and we just absolutely love to bag on the baseball team. It's just one of those things that we just love doing. It's funny, we had no doubt in them. We were wrong about them this year, but that's okay because it was still fun just talking a lot of smack on them. I'm just really going to miss having him around.
Not the girl for me.
Did you see her? Oh my god. I'm going to hell.
Scotton, you will always be the baddest of them all. I do still think that Allen Iverson is the greatest of all time, the greatest point blank period. But with that being said, I'm just going to tell you how I really feel and say that I'm really going to miss you next year.
One day, you and Andrew will have your own talk show, and it's going to be the best f***ing thing ever.
Scotton, you're a great guy. Always got a smile on your face. You're the man. And hopefully I'll see you in Eugene.
Matthew Scotton. I just wanted to say thank you for everything, and thanks for being such a good friend to me this year. I'm truly grateful that I have met you. I'm hoping that you get that Cumulus job so you can stay in Eugene another year, and we can hang out and go to the bars and whatnot and keep talking shit on Oregon baseball because we just love to do that. So good luck with whatever you do, buddy. I'm going to miss you.
I'm Matt Scotton. Until next week, Eugene.
Hello and welcome to Duck TV Sports. I'm John Nostal and I'm joined here with Samantha Saldivar.
The number 4 Ducks traveled to the Coliseum this weekend to take on the 17th ranked USC Trojans.
The first game I ever got to cover was with Sam, and it was pissing rain, and it was at the baseball park. Everybody loves to cover baseball, and we did 2 takes, and then we come back to Alan, and she was like, yeah, editing shouldn't take too long, only like 2 hours, and at that point it was already 11 o'clock, and I was just like...
So I don't think I have like one memory that I could like pinpoint to be like, that's my favorite one. It was just like the entire experience of working with someone so incredibly talented and professional, and just like genuinely like so extraordinarily skilled in what she does. I mean, like a consummate professional who is also capable of being like so incredibly relatable. You know, you never felt like you were subordinate to her, but you always felt like you had her respect, and her performance alone commanded your respect.
When I heard the story that like she called Kat Mertz a MILF, I thought it was hilarious because I remember like sitting there and like helping, like not helping her edit, but kind of watching her edit, and she was like talking about like the interview and stuff, and I'm like, I think Sam kind of has a crush on her, like and then like hearing from like everyone else that she called her a MILF, like I thought was the funniest thing ever.
And College Game Day is coming to town for what seems like their annual appearance here in Eugene.
I don't know about you, Sam, but I'm probably not going to be able to will myself to get up at 6 a.m. to go see game day.
You and me both. I think I'll still be in bed. But be sure to catch our coverage as Oregon looks to go 8-0. For us in the studio, that wraps it up. I'm Samantha Saldivar.
And I'm Ryan Willard.
Like her, everyone would like do anything for her, and it feels like I have to put the challenge myself because I want to be like as good as Sam if that's even possible. So I just pretty much just miss how she was able to just do so much and just elevate our show to where it was never before, and it's very hard to reach the level that she did. I honestly don't know how the hell she did it.
But like I feel like everything that like I know, like I learned like through Sam, and like I don't think I would be where I am in Duck TV if it weren't for Sam. I think she really inspired me to like keep going with it, like seeing her being able to like balance everything, and just I still to this day don't know how she like always got people to like volunteer for things. Like she just has one of those personalities where you just want to make her happy. Like why can't I have one of those personalities? Like I still want to make Sam happy. I think 20 years from now, like I'll be doing what I'm doing for Sam, just to be like, I hope she sees me one day. Like, love me, Sam.
The Ducks led the game for 7 full innings.
Sam, I turned 21 August 3rd. Let's get a beer.
Cat nerds forever.
Reporting from Autzen Stadium, I'm Samantha Saldivar for Duck TV Sports.
This is how